In 2025, SUVs dominate the roads. From school runs to weekend road trips, they've become the go-to vehicle for families and solo drivers alike. But not every SUV is built to handle real-world driving after the dealership smiles fade. Some are plagued with reliability nightmares, tech failures, or shockingly fast depreciation. We'll also show you 3 of the most dependable, wallet-friendly SUVs you can actually trust, even after the warranty runs out. Let's kick off with Chevrolet Malibu. The Chevy Malibu was once a mid-size sedan staple on American roads, but in 2025, it's more of a ghost of relevance than a real contender. It's clinging to life in a market moving quickly toward tech-savvy, efficient, and stylish sedans. And unfortunately, it's being left behind. Performance-wise, it's sluggish. The base 1.5-liter turbocharged engine churns out a mere 160 horsepower. Combined with a CVT that feels more like rubber than gear, you get a mushy throttle response, a noisy engine under pressure, and a completely underwhelming driving experience. It's the kind of car that makes you dread merging onto a highway. From the outside, the Malibu looks like it missed the last 5 years of design innovation. The lines are soft but uninspired. The grille is forgettable, and it still rides on a platform that dates back years. There's no hint of boldness, just a design playing it too safe in a world that demands more edge. Step inside, and things don't improve. The materials scream fleet rental, with hard plastics across the dashboard and minimal tech updates. The infotainment system is functional but outdated, and there's a noticeable lack of comfort for rear-seat passengers, unacceptable in this segment today. It's outclassed in performance, efficiency, comfort, and tech by virtually every competitor. Buying a 2025 Malibu feels like buying a used car, even when it's brand new. If you thought the Malibu was behind the times, just wait till you meet an SUV that pretends to be rugged but fails hard in every important category. Jeep Compass. The Jeep Compass wears the badge of a brand built on rugged heritage, off-road chops, and all-American adventure. But don't let the 7-slot grille fool you. The Compass is more mall crawler than trailblazer. Under the hood, it packs a 2.0-liter turbocharged engine, which sounds decent on paper. 200 horsepower isn't terrible. But the problem lies in how it's tuned. Throttle response is sluggish, gear shifts are rough, and acceleration is inconsistent. Driving this Compass feels like navigating with a broken needle. The exterior design tries its best to mimic its big brother, the Grand Cherokee, and while it looks sharp at first glance, it doesn't bring anything new. It's like wearing designer clothes that were trendy 5 years ago, familiar, but no longer exciting. Step inside, and you're welcomed by an interior that's trying way too hard to look upscale. But the illusion falls apart fast. Cheap plastics dominate the cabin, tech responsiveness is laggy, and visibility is compromised due to thick pillars and odd angles. And for a compact SUV, it feels surprisingly tight inside. Despite its name and branding, the Compass is one of the least reliable and least satisfying Jeeps on the road. It scores poorly in ownership satisfaction, reliability, and resale value. It's Jeep in looks only, not in spirit. Think that's rough? Let's talk about a sedan that's become so painfully mediocre. It's almost impressive how far it's fallen. Nissan Altima. Once a fierce rival to the Camry and Accord, the Nissan Altima has lost nearly all of its shine in 2025. It's the classic example of a car that coasts on name recognition while delivering a lackluster experience in nearly every category. Under the hood, the base engine is a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder that struggles to keep up with today's competition. It produces 188 horsepower, but that power is filtered through one of the most uninspiring, continuously variable transmission CVTs in the business. The result? Sluggish acceleration, droning engine noise, and a drive that feels about as exciting as filing taxes. Visually, the Altima tries to look modern with sharp headlights and a wide front grille, but it all comes across as a half-hearted refresh. There's nothing striking or memorable about the design. It blends in, but not in a good way. Inside, the disappointment continues. The interior feels like it's been designed to check boxes. touchscreen? Check. Soft touch dash? Check. But none of it is impressive. The infotainment is basic, the digital cluster is behind the times, and even top trims fail to deliver the quality feel you expect at this price point. Simply been outclassed. Altima doesn't offer superior performance, better reliability, or standout features. And with resale values dropping, it's a tough sell for anyone who plans to keep a car more than a few years. And now, the car that looks amazing on the lot, but turns into a financial regret faster than you can say maintenance issues. Volkswagen Taos. At first glance, the Volkswagen Taos seems like a great small SUV. Stylish? Check. German engineering? Check. But dig deeper, and this crossover starts to unravel faster than you'd expect from a brand with VW's heritage performance-wise. It's equipped with a 1.5-liter turbocharged engine that delivers 158 horsepower. While that's serviceable on paper, in real-world driving, the Taos feels underpowered. Gear shifts are jerky, turbo lag is noticeable, and highway merging becomes a guessing game. Exterior is sharp, no doubt about it. It's got that clean, European look that stands out from many of its competitors. But the stylish font hides a laundry list of problems that owners report far too often. Inside, the story is similar. At first, the cabin appears refined, but then you notice the flimsy build quality, rattles over bumps, and glitchy tech interface. The digital gauges look nice until they freeze or lag. The infotainment system? Complicated and buggy. It's a frustrating user experience hidden beneath a layer of brushed plastic. Taos has faced recalls, poor reliability ratings, and countless complaints about software and transmission problems. It may look premium, but it behaves like a beta test. All right, that's 4 vehicles you'll want to steer far away from in 2025. Now, want to hear the 3 best cars that actually deserve your hard-earned money? Toyota Camry. The 2025 Camry is like a fine-tuned machine that just keeps getting better. Already a legend in reliability, Toyota has now added sharper style, more refined performance, and cutting-edge tech to the mix. If you thought the Camry was just a boring commuter, think again. Under the hood, the new Camry offers both a punchy 2.5 liters 4-cylinder and a 2.4 liters turbo hybrid that delivers the perfect mix of power and fuel economy. You get up to 51 mpg combined, and the hybrid system feels smooth and fast. No sluggishness here. It's agile in city traffic and confident on the highway. Outside, it has evolved into a modern beauty. With a bold new front grille, sleeker LED lighting, and sculpted body lines, the 2025 Camry doesn't blend in, it turns heads. It finally looks as good as it drives. Inside, Toyota has made the cabin near luxury. A massive touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay, soft touch materials everywhere, ambient lighting, and generous legroom make this a place you want to be. It's like the best of Lexus comfort, but without the Lexus price. The Camry is a rare gem. Affordable, reliable, efficient, stylish, and now even fun. It's the car that simply does everything right for the long haul. But maybe you're thinking, what if I need more space, more versatility, and the same bulletproof quality? Don't worry, the next one's built for just that. Honda CR-V Hybrid. The CR-V has always been a crowd favorite, and in 2025 Honda cranks it up a notch with its most efficient, most refined CR-V ever. It's now one of the only compact SUVs that offers a perfect balance of fuel economy, comfort, and resale value. The 2025 CR-V Hybrid uses a 2.0 liters 4-cylinder paired with dual electric motors, delivering 204 horsepower and a buttery smooth ride. You'll get up to 40 mpg combined, and it feels peppy while driving, especially in the city where electric power dominates low speeds. From the outside, it looks rugged and upscale at the same time. Strong body lines, bold lighting, and wider proportions make it look more like a premium European SUV than a typical family hauler. Honda got the proportions just right. Inside, the CR-V impresses with thoughtful design. Clean lines, high-quality upholstery, Physical climate controls, yes. Real buttons. And loads of space for passengers and gear. It's family-friendly, commuter-friendly, and road trip-ready. The CR-V Hybrid offers class-leading reliability, amazing fuel efficiency, and resale value that embarrasses the competition. It's a no-nonsense choice for smart drivers. And if you're after the most future-proof car of the bunch, one that's fully electric, sleek, and surprisingly affordable, wait until you see this final pick. Hyundai Ioniq 6. Hyundai has shocked the market with the Ioniq 6. This all-electric sedan is not only gorgeous to look at, it's one of the best EVs on the market right now. With futuristic design, cutting-edge tech, and a seriously competitive price, it's changing minds everywhere. The dual-motor version cranks out up to 320 horsepower and does 0 to 60 in around 5 seconds. But it's not just fast, it's smooth, composed, and extremely quiet. Plus, with up to 361 miles of range, it's leading the EV pack in both performance and practicality. Its exterior is a showstopper. Aerodynamic, swoopy, and clean, it looks like something Porsche might have designed. The coupe-like shape doesn't just look amazing, it helps maximize range and efficiency. Step inside, and it's like entering a spaceship. Minimalist dash, dual 12.3-inch screens, ambient lighting, sustainable materials. It's modern but warm. Rear legroom is excellent, and the low center of gravity makes it a joy to drive. The Ioniq 6 is bold, fun, efficient, and surprisingly affordable. It's the EV for people who want style, substance, and long-term value. According to Consumer Reports, Chevrolet Malibu suffers from poor reliability and an aging design that feels out of touch. Jeep Compass ranks low in owner satisfaction, with common drivetrain and tech issues. Nissan Altima gets knocked for its rough CVT and low resale value. Volkswagen Taos faces frequent software bugs and scores below average in reliability. Toyota Camry remains a top choice thanks to outstanding reliability, resale value, and safety. Honda CR-V Hybrid impresses with great fuel economy and high owner satisfaction. Hyundai Ioniq 6 earns praise for its EV range, build quality, and modern tech. Don't be one of those people who gets fooled by a shiny badge or big marketing. Buying the wrong SUV can cost you thousands in repairs, years of frustration, and destroy your resale value. So, before you buy, double-check your research, use tools like Consumer Reports, and come back to this channel. We've got your back. If this saved you from making a bad decision, drop a like, hit subscribe, and let us know in the comments. What's the worst car you've ever owned? We'll see you in the next one. Drive smart.